Hey guys, this is Mask here, and today we're doing a how-to video. This video is gonna be a lot of fun because my first how-to video, and it's a video that I know a lot of you guys are gonna be interested in to hear me make. Now, I want to let you guys know this video will take some time. I might have to even part it because the topic of making a poem isn't as easy as just rhyming a few words and then ending with a title and with some fancy punctuation and some fancy big words with a fancy little time and write down in little lines. It's not as that easy. You gotta listen to me because they call me Mr. Mask and it's Doctor because I can't rap. Now, basically what you want to do is get something to write with. Step one. So step one, get something to write with. Now, this step is important because if you don't do this step, then you're not going to actually be able to do any of the other steps. Now, basically, I would suggest if you're making your first poem, it's easier to just write because if you write, it comes out nice. It comes out nicely. Even if you write, like, the worst writing, it just, your mind is better writing it down than typing it. I don't know why, it's just a fact. And so you write down thoughts, even just thoughts. So you'll see something you can make out of it. So that's the first step. And the second step is basically to have a story in mind. So a story. So it could be a 5-minute story. It could be even a story that you copy, just change a bit. You could even do the three bears and Goldilocks and 3 bears. You can do whatever you want, as long as you have a story idea, because that's going to help you a lot in order to make your poem. For example, I made about, in total, I think, about 12 poems so far in my time making poems, and I've only been making them for like less than a year, almost as long as I've had this channel. I've been making poems, so I'm not like a master at poetry, however, I have my ways. And basically, what you want to do is very simply just have an idea of, so you have to have your idea of the story. I guess keep saying, make sure it's a basic story. And make sure you have this story in mind, because you can't make a poem that well. And then the third thing is find a word. Keyword, I would say better. Can't say better than myself. And when you have a keyword, basically what does is, if you listen to music, if you listen to rap, if you listen to any genre of music or poetry, you'll know that each song uses a keyword. It's like, and almost at everything, it's like a key thing. For example, if you listen to several songs, they'll have a keyword, like they'll repeat the same line. There's that keyword in that line that they can fluently rap. So it's like, arms are heavy, mom spaghetti or something like that. Then keyword be arms, because arms are heavy, mom spaghetti. So that line, arms are heavy, is it making another rhyme for mom spaghetti, because it rhymes. It doesn't seem like it would, but trust me, it does. So make sure your word is there. So I think that I only need 5 steps. The 4th step is start a rough copy. And basically when you do that, you just give your mind an idea of what you want to do. And when you have something, even if you just write down words of just words that kind of make sense, and then take that rough copy and then transfer it to a good copy. And like teachers always told you in like high school, any schooling, even in college, they say always check with somebody. Now, there's several thousands of probably resources you can go to. So, if you, and I don't say you should check it with somebody, but for example, whenever I do a poem, I will check with somebody before I actually put on my channel. Not my poem. I don't. No, never mind. But I'm trying to say is that, like, when you're starting out, you should get somebody to check you out, someone to check this and that, this, not this, that. Now, when you have this steps, you are pretty much easier, easiest go. Like, if you see other channels saying make poems, they might have a bigger list, a short list. I think 5 steps like this is easy. You could add more words like do this, 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 or you could just simplify it into 5 steps, because if you put 20 steps into just making a verse, it's going to be completely ridiculous for somebody to make poetry, especially if they're fairly new to it. So just follow these rules. You'll eventually make rules yourself when you get better at it, or find things that work better. Maybe like find a rhyming keyword, or that. But I like to say these are your steps for beginning. Now I'm gonna make a poem right here because I'm awesome, right? So the keyword I'm gonna say is legacy. So that's my keyword is legacy. I already have a story in mind, and this poem I'm making on top of my head, so I might put this poem down. And of course, I wouldn't suggest making poems on top of your head because you can mess up, and it's extremely difficult to do it on top of your head because it's very, very frustrating if you mess up. Even if you're a beginner to rookie, it's just frustrating. It's like having someone throw a football to you and playing American football, or somebody kicking a European football and purposely making it so you could never get it. It's just utterly useless. So honestly, I just say do it the easy way and do it. So I'm gonna say legacy. And if you do want to try improv poetry, I would say maybe try some that you just make and then you just show it to somebody. I'd say parent, family member, friends, people that like the art, and then get them to check it. So enough of me gambling off. You guys want to learn your poetry, and I want to teach people how to do poetry, and then I want to see people do poetry better than me. And then, but yeah, if you guys, any of you do make a poetry video, I would love to see them. Make sure to hashtag m.u in the title of it. I will 100% check it, and I'll give you a like, and I'll tell you all the feedback if you want some. So I'll make sure to check them out. Remember, hashtag capital M dot capital U. So it's like I do this in like everything. So, and it means mask unknown. So legacy is a fire. Nothing. No, whatever. Nothing can stop because it's a desire. See, so I'm literally just making lines on top of my head, and since I've been doing poetry for like less than a year, oh no, it's been a year, almost 2 years actually, damn. My brain kind of works better with words that rhyme. So legacy is fire, nothing can stop because it's desire. As the freezing time spy can do name like 4, but yep. So again, I'm sorry I'm not talking or writing this, but it's easy for me just to think, you know. But I'm just gonna do basic legacy is fire, and us can't stop because of desire. As the freeze time goes by, all you can do is feed the fire to stay alive. We all ask the same thing. I had too much. No, it's not. If I and think can so there's our little poem. I'll say it in our poetry voice. I don't know what you guys want me to call it. I don't know. Masks, poem, voice. Don't know. So, legacy is a fire. Nothing can stop it, because it's a desire. And as the freezing time goes by, all you do is feed the fire to stay alive. And we all ask the same thing. I stop and think, I can make a change. And when I take a breath in, I have to be ready to fight. Wait. See, I always do that. I don't know why. So yeah, there's our thing. I don't know how long that took me. I have no time myself. But there's our little improv poem. If you guys do actually like improv poem, answer that poll, which will be the theme of this. That would be awesome. I would love to hear from you and get your ideas. So basically, that's how you make a poem. I kind of broke the rule of step 2 because it's not really a story idea. It's more of a theme. But I guess it kind of works. But again, I would say if you're a beginner, do those steps. So yeah, leave a like if you want to see more step tutorials on things like this. Maybe I'll do one for amateurs, then higher ranking. And yeah, make sure you guys leave that like. I so much love every single like that I'm provided, and it really helps out the channel, and it really helps me out because I know that you guys are really enjoying the content. I know I'm doing something right. So make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to check some other videos out because I make videos every single week. And why not subscribe if you like the content? And maybe we'll hit that road to 200 together. So I hope everyone's having an absolutely amazing week. And I hope this video can keep your positivity levels at the highest they could be up till the very next video, which is coming out next Sunday. I will see every single one of you next video. And as always, peace, lads.